My name is Sarah Bennett, and I'm 36 years old. Last Friday, at my parents' 35th wedding anniversary celebration, they humiliated my 11-year-old daughter in front of 60 guests, not just once, over and over again. My daughter Lily sat at the children's table, silent, wishing she could disappear. My brother's daughter, Maya, sat beside her. Same age, complete opposite. Maya's the superstar, perfect grades, advanced classes, violin virtuoso, the favorite grandchild. Lily's different. She has dyslexia. Academic work is a struggle for her. She puts in so much effort, but reading is like climbing a mountain for her. My parents never got it, never even tried to. At the celebration, my mom tapped her wine glass. Time for a big reveal. We want to thank everyone for sharing 35 wonderful years with us, and we have some special news to announce. Dad rose to his feet, looking at Maya with pride. We've been considering our future, what we'll leave behind, and we've made a decision that our granddaughter Maya will receive the family beach house and the $200,000 education fund we've created. The crowd burst into cheers. I glanced at Lily, watching her expression shatter. She was fighting back tears. My brother David grinned widely. This means everything to us. Maya will honor this gift. Mom continued, her eyes drifting to Lily. Of course we care about both our granddaughters, but Maya has demonstrated exceptional ability, real academic talent. She'll make something worthwhile of this inheritance. My entire body went cold. Lily's a kind child, Dad continued, but we have to be realistic. She's the slow one. She'll probably be content with an ordinary life. She won't be able to handle this kind of asset. The slow one. He actually said those words in front of 60 people about my 11-year-old daughter. Lily pushed back her chair and rushed toward the restroom. I could hear her sobbing. David touched my shoulder as I began to rise. Don't cause drama. They're just being sensible. I yanked my shoulder free, walked toward the front of the gathering. Everyone was still applauding, celebrating, completely unaware. I grabbed a wine glass, tapped it sharply with a spoon. The room fell silent immediately. I have something to say as well, I announced. My tone was measured, controlled. Mom looked anxious. Sarah, this isn't appropriate. Actually, it's exactly the right moment. I smiled calmly. You just declared that my daughter Lily is too unintelligent to receive anything, that she'll have an unremarkable life, that she's unworthy of your legacy. The room was absolutely quiet. I need everyone present to understand something about Lily, something my parents obviously don't recognize. I pulled out my phone, displayed the screen for everyone to see. 2 months ago, Lily competed in the International Junior Environmental Challenge. She designed a solar-powered irrigation system that increases crop yield by 40% using affordable materials. Out of 8,000 participants worldwide, she earned second place. My parents' faces drained of color. She also creates stories. Incredible stories. She's had 4 short stories featured in children's magazines at 11 years old. I looked directly at my brother. Maya's gifted, absolutely, but Lily isn't slow. She's dyslexic. That's completely different. Mom attempted to interrupt. We had no idea. You had no idea because you never bothered to ask. You simply judged her and dismissed her. I faced my dad. That $200,000 fund, Lily won't need it because just yesterday I discovered that my daughter... Before I share what I revealed about Lily, how my parents responded when they understood their terrible mistake, and what became of that inheritance, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Mantle Grand. Share your country in the comments. Now, let me give you the complete story. Lily was identified with dyslexia when she turned 6. The school requested a meeting with me, her teacher, the vice principal, a literacy expert. Miss Bennett, Lily's having serious difficulties. She's considerably delayed in reading skills. We believe she needs assessment. My stomach dropped. Delayed? How significantly? She's performing at a kindergarten reading level. She's in 1st grade. The evaluation confirmed everything. Severe dyslexia. Letters reversed, words jumbled. Reading was agony for her. I investigated every option, located specialists, enrolled her in intensive tutoring 4 times weekly, sometimes more. It was costly, draining, but Lily never stopped trying. My parents, they couldn't comprehend it. She simply needs better concentration, Dad would insist. Some children are naturally slower, Mom would suggest. When I attempted to educate them about dyslexia, they brushed it aside. That's just an excuse for lacking intelligence. I quit discussing it with them. Meanwhile, my brother David's daughter, Maya, was excelling, perfect grades since preschool, devouring novels by second grade, dominating academic contests, performing violin at concerts. Every family gathering transformed into a Maya celebration. Did everyone hear Maya won the science fair? Maya's instructor claims she's the brightest student in 20 years. Maya will attend Yale, we're certain of it. Lily would sit silently, moving food around her plate. One evening when she was 8, she questioned me. Mom, am I dumb? What? Absolutely not. Why would you ask that? Grandma told me I'm not as capable as Maya, that I'll never accomplish what she does. Rage filled me. I confronted my mom immediately. Did you tell Lily she's unintelligent? I didn't phrase it that way. I simply mentioned Maya has extraordinary abilities. Lily will find her own direction, a more modest one. She's 8 years old. You're destroying her self-worth. I'm being honest, Sarah. Not every child is exceptional. That moment, I understood my parents had given up on Lily. But Lily, she refused to give up. Through tutoring, she gradually progressed. Reading evolved from torture to challenging to achievable. By 4th grade, she was performing at grade level. She still worked 3 times harder than classmates, but she succeeded, and she found her passion. She fell in love with science, especially environmental science, renewable energy, sustainability, climate solutions. She'd spend countless hours studying documentaries, researching online, making notes in her uneven handwriting. One afternoon, she approached me with an idea. Mom, I want to create something. A solar irrigation system for farmers in drought areas. That sounds amazing, sweetheart. Like for a school assignment? No, for real. There's a competition, the International Junior Environmental Challenge. I want to participate. She was 10. The competition accepted students up to age 17. Are you sure? That's quite an advanced competition. I can handle it. I know I can. So we transformed a section of our basement into a workshop. Lily began working. For 8 months, she researched, tested, failed, started over. She built an irrigation system using solar panels, recycled components, and smart sensors. It wasn't elaborate, but it worked brilliantly. 40% improved efficiency. She entered her creation. I kept it from my parents. Didn't want their negativity. 3 months later, the phone rang. Lily achieved 2nd place among 8,000 global entries. I sobbed with joy. Lily sobbed. We celebrated with pizza and dancing. I considered telling my parents, but I anticipated their reaction. That's pleasant, dear. Did you know Maya won the regional orchestra competition? So I kept quiet. Then the writing began. Lily started composing short stories, initially about nature, about innovation, about being different. Her tutor observed something. Sarah, Lily has remarkable storytelling ability. Her narratives are captivating. Really? She perceives things differently. It shines through her writing. You should nurture this. I did. Bought Lily beautiful notebooks, encouraged daily writing. She completed 5 notebooks in 8 months. One day she wondered, Mom, do you think magazines would publish my stories? Your stories are extraordinary, but like actual publications, not just family? I helped her submit to a youth fiction magazine, mainly for experience. 4 weeks later, they accepted one, published it in their summer issue. Then another magazine accepted 3 more. At 11 years old, Lily had 4 published works. I felt incredible pride, but again, silence toward my parents. What purpose would it serve? Then, yesterday, something remarkable happened. Lily returned from school with correspondence, an official-looking package. Mom, this arrived for me today. I opened it and read it multiple times, stunned. It was from Stanford University. They were launching a pilot program for exceptional young innovators, students aged 11 to 14. Lily's environmental competition project had attracted their notice. They were inviting her to submit an application. Lily, do you understand what this represents? Is it positive? Stanford is one of the world's premier universities. They noticed you. She stared at the letter. But I'm the slow one. Grandpa said it. My heart shattered completely. You were never slow. Then why does everyone believe I am? Because they don't understand dyslexia. They don't recognize your dedication, how genuinely brilliant you are. She met my eyes. Do you believe I could qualify for the program? I believe you're capable of anything you commit to. We completed the application that evening, submitted it immediately. 2 days passed, then my parents telephoned. Sarah, we're organizing our anniversary celebration. 35 years. We want to make an important announcement. What announcement? We're completing our will. We want to reveal our inheritance decisions. Dread filled me. And, well, Maya's been performing exceptionally. Perfect grades, violin, leadership roles. We're designating the beach house and the education fund for Maya. What about Lily? We'll naturally leave Lily some money, perhaps $25,000, sufficient to support whatever modest career she pursues. $25,000 versus $200,000. Mom, Lily's not... We've finalized our decision, Sarah. It's equitable. Equitable. The anniversary party was 2 days later. I nearly stayed home, nearly kept Lily away. But then I decided, no, my parents needed reality. Lily wore her nicest outfit, attempted smiling, but sadness filled her eyes. At the children's table, Maya dominated conversation about her accomplishments. Lily remained silent. Then the announcement arrived. My parents beaming, wine glasses elevated. Maya will receive the house and the fund. She's demonstrated genuine promise, authentic intelligence. Then Dad glanced at Lily. Lily's a sweet child, but honestly, she's the slow one. I watched my daughter's face collapse. That's when I stood. I walked forward, tapped my glass sharply. I have an announcement as well. Silence fell. You just labeled my daughter slow before 60 people. Mom's face flushed. Sarah, we didn't intend... Let me explain what the slow one accomplished this year. I displayed my phone, showed Emma's competition award. Second place worldwide, 8,000 participants. She surpassed teenagers double her age. I scrolled to her published stories. 4 published narratives in respected magazines at 11 years old. My parents went pale. And yesterday, I continued, Lily received this. I raised the Stanford matter, an invitation to their program for gifted young scientists. Stanford, among the world's finest institutions. The room exploded in murmurs. Lily isn't slow. She has dyslexia, meaning her brain processes differently. She works 3 times harder to read, but she succeeds spectacularly. I looked at Maya. Your granddaughter is talented, undoubtedly, but so is mine. You simply never noticed. Dad attempted speaking. We were unaware. Because you never asked. You labeled her at 6 years old and abandoned her. Mom was weeping. We apologize. We didn't comprehend. You didn't want to comprehend. Easier to compare, to choose favorites, to dismiss Lily. David stood. Sarah, this isn't appropriate. When is appropriate, David? After collecting your inheritance? After Lily spent childhood believing she's worthless? I turned back to my parents. Keep your fund. Keep your house. Lily doesn't require it. She'll create her own success without you. I walked to Lily, extended my hand. Come on, sweetheart, we're leaving. She stood, tears flowing. As we departed, Dad called out, Sarah, please, let's discuss this. I didn't turn around. In the car, Lily finally spoke. Mom, did you mean everything? About me being smart? Every single word. You are brilliant, Lily. Never let anyone convince you otherwise. But I have dyslexia. I can't read like others. Dyslexia doesn't mean slow. Albert Einstein had dyslexia. So did Whoopi Goldberg and Richard Branson, some of history's brightest minds. Quiet moment. I was accepted to Stanford's program. What? The notification arrived this morning. I didn't want to mention it before the party. I'm in. I pulled over immediately, embraced her tightly. We both cried tears of joy. My parents called endlessly the following week. I ignored them. Eventually, they appeared at my door. Lily was at school. I allowed them inside. Sarah, we're devastated. We had no idea Lily was so accomplished. You would have known if you'd paid attention. Dad handed me paperwork. We've modified our will. We're dividing everything equally between Maya and Lily. I returned it. Lily doesn't want it. What? She doesn't need your money. She needs your respect, your love, your faith in her abilities. You cannot purchase that with inheritance. Mom sobbed. How do we repair this? Begin by learning about dyslexia. Genuinely learn, not dismiss. We will, we promise. And apologize to Lily. Sincerely apologize. Acknowledge you are wrong, that she's brilliant. Absolutely anything. And understand rebuilding her trust requires years, not days. Years. They nodded agreement. Lily's at Stanford currently, summer program. She's the youngest participant there. She calls nightly, enthusiastic, motivated, joyful. My parents are trying. They're studying dyslexia resources, attending counseling, educating themselves. They sent Lily a heartfelt letter recently, apologizing, expressing pride. Lily read it, smiled slightly. It's a beginning. She's not ready to forgive completely yet, perhaps eventually, but she knows now. She knows she's brilliant, and that's everything. Thank you for watching until the end. If this story moved you, smash that like button and subscribe to the Mantle Grand. Share your location in the comments. USA, UK, Canada, Australia, India, Pakistan. Let me know where you're from. Remember, different doesn't mean deficient. It means distinctive. And sometimes distinctive is exactly what changes the world. Take care and see you in the next story.